Life throws curveballs. Here's how you can rise stronger every time. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. Fall 7 times, stand up 8, Japanese proverb. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars. Khalil Gibran. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. Steve Maraboli. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. Robert Jordan. You may have to fight a battle more than once to win it. Margaret Thatcher. Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. J.K. Rowling. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. A hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. Christopher Reeve. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Henry Ford. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Seneca. A river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Jim Watkins. Resilience is knowing that you are the only one who has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. Mary Holloway. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. Helen Keller. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Robert Chew. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. C.S. Lewis. What the caterpillar calls the end of the world, the master calls a butterfly. Richard Bach. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Bob Marley. Patience and resilience conquer all things. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. Unknown. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Chinese proverb. Storms make trees take deeper roots. Dolly Parton. In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. Albert Camus. Resilience is accepting your new reality, even if it's less good than the one you had before. Elizabeth Edwards. She stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her way, she adjusted her sails. Elizabeth Edwards. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Nelson Mandela. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Mahatma Gandhi. The human capacity for burden is like bamboo, far more flexible than you'd ever believe at first glance. Jodi Picoult. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Oprah Winfrey. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Sometimes you don't realize your own strength until you come face to face with your greatest weakness. Susan Gale. Build your inner strength to withstand any storm. Unknown. Courage is not having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have the strength. Theodore Roosevelt. Adversity causes some men to break, others to break records. William Arthur Ward. Resilience is not about overcoming, but becoming. Sherry Mandel. If you're going through hell, keep going. Winston Churchill. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Bruce Lee. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Robert Chew. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Carl Jung. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Robert H. Schuller. Resilience is the ability to attack while running away. Wes Fessler. Do not be afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Chinese proverb.